Go bend so I can fit in the frame. Welcome back to another week. Welcome back from me and my massive yogurt. These are delicious, by the way. I'm not really normally a yogurt user. Also with a fork because she's a class act. But those yogurts are delicious, and I just grabbed it when I was in a not W.H. Smith's. Where was I? Maybe a Waitrose in the service station on the way up here. But anyway, look, we didn't come on here to talk yogurts, did we? We came on here to say what we're doing this week. And you're back with me for another week. Hopefully you've watched last week so you know what's going on. I don't know whether you did, but I'm working on a series around the UK for Sky with a production company I've worked with for years, who I know and love very much. I feel very much part of, so it's a dream job for me. I can't say the talent, I can't say what, because it's not been released yet. And you know, got to be some surprises in life. So we're up here, and I think I've probably not got very long until my talent comes in. I've got 15 minutes to get my hair done. We're starting at 6:30 for hair and makeup, and we are in great question, Northamptonshire, and I don't know the closest town. I've got to tell you that I came up on the motorway and literally came off the motorway for about 4 minutes, and we're here at the Barton Hall Hotel and Spa, and we will be back here again on Friday. Today is Tuesday, so we're staying kind of around this kind of Northamptonshire area, but going up into Warwickshire, I think, or maybe even Staffordshire. There's going to be a lot of driving. In fact, tonight is another hour and a half drive, so I'm just very glad I slept okay last night. Not brilliant, because who does in hotels, but not ravagingly bad, because what is a bit rubbish is starting work at 6:30 a.m. and then wrapping at 6 p.m. and then doing, like, you know, the 2-hour drive, getting into another hotel, unpacking and everything. It's just a long day, and then you've got to try and wind down to go to bed and do it all over again the next day, which is also a little bit hard. But look, if you've been watching these for long enough, you'll know the drill by now. What are your days like at work? I'm always curious about who's watching this. Like, is this pretty normal for you guys? Do you also have long commutes? Obviously, when you live in London, if you're watching from London, you won't really go anywhere without, you know, travelling for 15 minutes, so for an hour, and that's only to go 2 miles, you know, so I think we're all pretty used to longer commutes. What I tend to find with me, what works well, is that I can do this, but I'll need then just a couple of days of easier jobs or working from home. I wouldn't want to be on you know, what we call, you know, a scripted TV, like a drama or a film, where this is your life for months. No, that is not for me. I've got to have a bit of normality. I've got to be home. Although I suppose the thing with that is that you are probably just in the same location, and I think that's what's the problem with these jobs, is that you move around so much. Anyway, right, well, I'm going to carry on with my hair. I just want to say hello and good morning and welcome, but I'm not really concentrating on you, am I? So, am I going to get clips of me working? Who knows? Who bloody knows? Definitely behind the scenes, I'm going to work on that. Today we're going to wheel rights, which is fantastically interesting. And you'll be pleased to know, after the last video, I do have another pair of boots with me because my sole completely fell off. Now that is hard work, flopping around with one sole half hanging off. Okay, let's get this fringe sorted and speak to you soon. This is the aftermath. I need to really quickly clean this up and get it packed now, because it's 7:20. I've not eaten and it's wheels up at 8, so everyone else is having breakfast, but I will have to clear out this whole room. Lovely, thanks so much. Wow. What bags? The heated socks are well and truly on. I'm in, I want to say Stanwell Lakes, but I might be wrong. Northamptonshire, in this beautiful parkland, gorgeous wetlands, paddocks, ducks, geese, coffee shop, and lovely walks around, obviously set around loads of little lakes. And that's where we're filming right now, except I can't actually be where we're filming because I'm in the way, basically. So I'm trying to sort of stay out of the way and just hang around by the crew van. You're propped up on the crew van, which is why you're so low. My kit is just here on wheels beside me. And yeah, just bobbing around. I actually really need the loo. I'm doing a bit of somatic shaking, you know, like you do. I'm meant to do anyway, I don't know. I just feel like if I'm standing around waiting, I might as well just be moving my body, so. God, I hurt my arm then. You should not meant to somatic shake at 40, are you?
Years ago. Right. They call it the English Pompeii.
Right.
It was a.
Thank you very much.
No, no problem at all.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yours is that tuna well.
And if you need anything else,
Yeah.
Hammer.
And let's be honest, how long has it taken you to grow that little to that? Yeah.
Here we are. It's giving a shining. I cannot. I try not to let these things like drive me nuts. I like specifically was like, if there's not a lift, I can't carry it up and down flights of stairs. And they were like, oh, there's only 3 stairs. There's way more than that. It's like 3 flights of stairs. I'm in the hotel room, but I'm also naked. So I was just going to show you the fact that I've got a bath, but I can't really show you anything because, well, firstly, everyone's seen a bath before, and that is not that interesting apart from maybe to me. And, well, maybe I can flip you and just see my top half. Ooh. Oh, maybe my bottom half would be more attractive. Yeah, I got in the hotel room. I'm a nightmare with the stairs. They said I was only down that first set of stairs, but actually there was loads more, so I've moved rooms and now I'm right by like a major staircase with people coming past every 3 minutes. I always seem to like try and like do things to make life easier but end up in a worse situation. But anyway, look, I'm gonna have a bath and eat some chicken. Not in that order. You're balancing on such a knife edge, my friend. You're balancing on the top of let me wet this a little bit, top of a glass beaker. I mean, it's literally all going to end in tears, isn't it? Let's get some foundation on. Actually, no, this is not foundation, this is just concealer, but great thing about a damp beauty blender is that you can kind of work it so finely all over the face from its original starting point that you kind of give yourself a foundation, really. Taking that too far into the eye. Right, well, morning. Oh, got a bit of the yellow tones under there. I got a bit dark. The light is so bad at these hotels. I'm struggling so much with makeup. And I've got a little plug-in light. Not plug-in light, that's a lie. I've got a little rechargeable light. Use your words, Victoria. And yeah, I don't really want it shining directly into my talent's face, to be honest. It's quite bright, so it goes from one extreme to the other. I'm gonna try and bounce it off the mirror, I think. Anyway, what time is it? It's 6:20 already. Problem is I lose time by sort of, because someone's coming to my room, making the bed, opening the windows, making it look nice, and getting myself ready, packing up my suitcase, because you know, obviously someone's coming into the room, I want it to look nice for them. And every day is a checkout day here, you know, on this job, so it's, you know, always thinking, okay, make sure you put that in, make sure you pack that, have you got this? So by the time I get around to making myself look less scary, takes a little bit of time. Anyway, I slept well actually, lots of dreams. So that's a good sign, isn't it? Because if you're dreaming, you're in a deep sleep. And it wasn't as noisy as I was expecting because I'm right by like a big staircase area. So it was actually alright. Maybe there's not many people staying, maybe they're staying in the other wing. Who knows? My friends, we will never know. But I'll take that as a win because... So right now I feel terrible. Like, you know, headache, stiff, sore, not fully there, a bit dehydrated. And I'm only saying you that because that's a base level if I do sleep okay. So imagine how rubbish I feel on no sleep. It just makes you into a really, I don't know, just it doesn't make me feel professional, doesn't make me feel good. But I'm very lucky that I don't have to get up and like wrangle any children or anything. I just have to get up and get myself ready. So I recognise that I'm very lucky. Anyway, had some emails overnight from America. That's what's happened there. Because I'm doing this sort of live streaming TikTok job via my agency. In fact, I don't think I'll be the one working on it. I might be, but I'm not sure. And yeah, and they're from America, so I do need to figure out those. And also, I missed a friend's birthday yesterday, and I feel absolutely sick about it. Very, very frustrated. So I thought it was the 28th and it was the 20th when I looked at my diary, so I'm really upset with myself about that. And the biggest irony of it all is that I messaged her on her birthday about something to do with me. How bad is that? I feel absolute, I can't bear myself. Can't bear myself. The thing is, I sent her a present and a card, and I had all these, you know, I completely wasn't aware it was her birthday, but I got the actual day wrong. But I've known her for years, so I'm really annoyed myself about that. Anyway, you don't need to hear this. Alright, fine.
It's 8:20. It's Scott Mills on Big Guest Friday.
Tell me what we're doing today.
Today we are. Wait, start again.
Okay.
Start again.
Oh.
Wait, what we're doing today? We're speaking at the
Glass
lake.
blown.
Okay, yeah.
I think it glass blown. Is that
Yes. Where are we right now, though?
Do you know what? I should forget it.
We're gonna do really fun stuff today. It's gonna be great.
So what do you do on this job? Aren't you part of production?
Yes.
Right.
So you think I would know what's going on? I'm just here to keep the morale high,
Yeah, well, you
vibes up.
definitely do
mascot,
that.
as Chris would
Mascot, as yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great way of putting it. What's this little doodah then, Craig?
This is called a drone. It's like a pigeon with a camera on it.
Oh, that's a great explanation. Where is the pigeon right now?
Over there somewhere.
Over there somewhere?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
It's funny how you can see it and we
I
can't.
can't see it.
Don't worry.
There's my house down there. Heating bill's a bit high, but I like it.
So I think we're in the right sort of section here. So a bit of I think it's going to near.
Hello. It's now about, well, let's find out, 12:40, and we finished filming out in the fields, and then we're now filming in the farmhouse kitchen because we're doing a segment about willow crafting, and it's too small to be in the room, so I've come and sat out of the way, which is very nice to be sitting out here. But I'm a bit worried about not being able to see the monitor. But I have been able to get some emails done, which is great. Yes, we've been out here for about half an hour, so I'm ready to go back in and check my talent now. Fingers crossed they look okay still. Let's start.
That's 5 of my years.
We've made it to a bakery in, where are we? Halston? Just on the outside of Stratford-upon-Avon, and we're in a tiny little bakery. It's so old, it's completely old.
That's incredible.
Yeah, you really want to
The old hearth and fireplace. It's absolutely gorgeous in a lovely little street called Butter Street, because that's where they sold the butter. All the wives and farmers came and sold their milk and butter here because the street was always in the dark and always cool. So interesting. Anyway, just a little hair and makeup change clothes, and we're filming as if it's the second day. It's like a reveal of the program we're doing.
Yeah, that's
so
true, yeah. I used to wrap my breads and
having to kind of
to wrap it up, I think.
do a few little changes to make it look
Oh, that was
different.
cruel.
There's loads of men in here, as you probably hear. Charging my gloves. It's going to be nice and warm for the next part of filming. Hello, another day, another hotel. So cute, so cute. Why is it looking so yellow? I wonder if it will look that yellow when I edit it. Listen to the floor. Sorry for whoever's behind me, below me, and behind me. Same routine tonight as every other night. I've started unpacking, and then I thought, you know what, I need to give this a proper clean because I've lost the lid of a lip liner, which is basically now it's going to be, oh, we've got a bit lighter. It's going to be, so basically what I do on these jobs, Diane has her own mascara, her own lip liner, her own brushes. Like, I'll either give them to her or throw them away. I'm sure she doesn't want them, but yeah, what am I trying to say? And I've been using it and I've lost the lid, and I'm just fed up with my kit, so I'm going to give it a good old clean out because, yeah, I just feel like it's been just all over the place, and I just want to make it really fresh, sanitize it all, disinfect it all, and just have a nice fresh day tomorrow. And it's still early, it's only 10 to 7, so I have got time to do that. And there's not a bath in this hotel. It's a really nice, it's an old coaching inn, an old pub. It's at grade 2 listed. So the staircase were a bit of an issue, but the man behind the desk helped me carry it up, which was really nice because it was 3 flights of stairs and really narrow and lots of fire doors to go through. So, you know, when I was carrying it, I couldn't open the doors. So anyway, but look how nice the bathroom is. Gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Got the little Elizabeth Scarlet there. So very nice, and it's so warm and cozy. It's actually one of my favourite hotel rooms, even though it's probably the cheapest and least grand that I've been in this week. I don't know why I keep looking at myself. Sorry, that's so rude, isn't it? So anyway, I'm going to unpack all this, clean up, and I've made a little cup of tea. I'm not eating any dinner. What I did do is eat a grab bag of what sits in the car on the way here, because it was an hour and a half drive here from the bakery we were filming in. Oh, that's disgusting. Who likes Earl Grey? I thought I'd be one of those girls. I'm not one of those girls. And it wasn't a nice drive. It was dry, but it was dark and it was windy, and yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Lots of twists and turns, not just straight motorway driving. Anyway, I'm here. All is fine. It's like when you turn around your front camera by accident, isn't it, when you're in bed? Fuck yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
It's a lovely house. What happens to be here?
Yeah, but it was bricks. Yeah. Yeah.
On my phone. Guess why I'm on my phone? Just dropped my vlogging camera on the floor. My Sony vlogging camera. I don't know how much it was for, £500. Dropped it on the floor. Not turning on. I'm so upset. Oh my goodness, okay, I'm moving to the country. I am moving to the country. Next time you hear me say I love London, just slap me, because I actually think this is a bit of me. I do. Although you probably can't get Uber Eats, can you? That's a bit of a shame. But look at this. Oh, what a lucky bug. What a lucky bug I am. I can't believe it.
Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. This is me. You'll find out why. I'll be checking out my fantasy football league, plus my bonus ball.
You don't know, do you?
I just said in my ear, you've ram-raided CG Quattro's house.
I think, but Ben, can you just...
But I tell you what,
no,
I bet you were rocking that in the 70s.
I'm going to ask Ben what he called me earlier when he saw me.
I'm here at Stannick Lakes, just waiting for the talent to come. I can see the crew are just parked just down there. Oh, is that the talent coming now? It might be. And then we'll do some touch-ups and start filming. It is now 8:40, so in theory we're turning over in 5 minutes. Don't know whether that's going to happen, but that's the plan. But landscape, Matt, I've done finished now.
Right. Just do a bit more. It's only makeup. Wipe a bit off, put it back on.
Right, I will do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you not had enough coffee this morning, Victoria?
I haven't had enough sleep, I think is the answer. I spent all night thinking about an email.
And then sound department, when you're ready, we'll be ready outside.
Yes, sir.
I actually feel so full. Sorry.
Hello. I'm sending this now. Well, you're attached to my neck as usual. Can you see? Gosh, look at that lovely blue sky. Because if I don't write something now, I wish you could see what I'm filming. It's so brilliant. It's like a battle scene, a medieval battle scene. My teeth. So pointy. If I don't say goodbye now and wrap up this vlog, I don't think I ever will, because I'm going to rush into my taxi, my hire car to get home, and then probably get home and not say goodbye. And also, obviously, as you know, I broke my camera. So on the way home, I might stop in Kennington, because there's a camera shop there, and just show it to them. I've been on ChatGPT, and all the camera guys here have looked at it, and they're pretty sure I've killed it. So that's why I'm probably not going to do more to this vlog than it is, because I haven't got my camera. It's probably looking terrible on this iPhone, which never seems to record a good video. So I think we should wrap it up. Also, we are at the end of our filming day. It's now about midday, and we're due to wrap in about an hour or so, and then I've got a 3-hour drive back to London. But I might stop in Bicester Village on the way for a little look. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see what I'm seeing. It is so iconic. Let me just show you their feet. And that's it, that's a wrap. I'm getting in my little car and going home, and what a pleasure to drive home in this weather compared to what we've recently had. Driving home at night in the rain, it just makes, after a very long day, just makes everything feel a little bit more torturous. So let's try and not leave that standing on top of the car. So anyway, it's a half day, which is great. I'm gonna get in the car, get home. Do you know what I want to do most of all? Is actually get really comfy clothes on. I was just speaking to our director, and I said I might pop into Bicester Village on the way home, so I need to look at something. And I said, oh, I don't really go there that much. And he was like, oh, you don't look like someone who doesn't go there that much. They must know you by name. And I thought, oh, there's my hat. And I just thought that's so funny that I kind of like, it's funny how you can be God, get my words out. Someone can build a picture of you who doesn't know you very well from your exterior. But I was like, oh no, I'm not that bothered about fashion or dress, clothes or anything. He's like, oh, but your clothes. I'm like, but that's just, I can't explain. And I couldn't even explain what I was trying to say to him. Basically, I was sort of saying that I think people think this is my hobby, or that I'm really care about how I look or fashion, which I do, but it actually comes from just being overweight all my life and trying to kind of dress around that. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And actually, I'm meant to be saying goodbye to you all. But anyway, what a lovely, lovely week I've had with my talent, who are just, You know when you meet people, you think they could be my friends, but obviously we'll probably after all this job's over, you never see each other again, which is so sad. But who I will see again is you. So thank you for watching. Sorry about the camera at the end. And I'll see you on the next one. That's it. I'm home. I know I said goodbye, but I just wanted to finish this off the only way I should, by moaning about my trip. It was actually a fine trip home, but it's 6:30 and I finished work at 1. And yes, I did stop in Bicester Village for a little bit, but oh my god, the traffic coming back into London. Anyway, here's the kit. I've also got to get out shopping bags. I bought some food in M&S in the service station when I stopped to get petrol. And oh god, this is 2 trips, but I don't think I've got it in me to do 2 trips. My bum is numb. Anyway, I'm home. I did it. It's now about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And god, do you know what I bought? I bought a bottle of tonic because I'm gonna have a gin as soon as I get in. But I just want to wash my hands, wash my makeup off my face, put on comfy clothes, and then alright, so good night, and this time I mean it.